The driver to the LDEA bus, it is alleged that he's part of this cocaine, $19.2 million cocaine situation. Let me ask you, Ronnie, before we get to the guys. Jonathan Mamadou, we're going to put up his track record. We're going to put up his picture. I'm trying to upload all these things. The Liberian people got to know just the fact that this guy, a driver to the LDA bus, that goes on operation together. How bad is this?
I mean, it speaks volume because, like the video you showed yesterday with the DEA boss looking worried and stuff, we don't know whether he was worried because of what was happening behind the scenes. But now that we know that this guy is very, very close to him, similar to what we discovered about Tony and the VP, this is a similar situation. But this one it directly links this guy who's very, very close to Michael Brown and Leroy, who's in custody now, to this whole operation. Tonight, I would urge the head of the DEA to maybe step aside until this entire investigation is over.
Let's talk about Private Bar. Who is Leroy?
George Leroy Harris. He owns the Private Bar. I was told today that he has a Dutch passport also. And he's been involved in some stuff in Europe in the past. And after he ran into some trouble, he came back to Liberia. These people are pretty much the mules for these higher ups. Now that we know they have Dutch passports and they have connection to George Ldea in Freetown, we know now that the origin of the drugs may have come from several places. It could have come through the shipping. It could have come through the Sierra Leone border, So all of these things, because Sierra Leone is 100% protecting the Dutch fugitive. He's in their grasp. So we don't know whether they bring in drugs from Sierra Leone to Liberia through the border, and everybody turned a blind eye to it, allowing it to come to the country. But George Leroy Harris is one of those who, I'm sure when the investigators are completed with the investigation, he might be one of the star witnesses in the trial of Paul King.
Let's talk about the third individual, please.
Michael Brown.
Yes, sir.
So Michael Brown is the one. I think he's the foot soldier for all of them. I think he's the one that was doing all the groundwork, making the calls to Paul King and GLS, telling them he has this package to ship. I think that's where he comes in. So I think the million-dollar question now needs to be asked is, where did these three guys get the drugs from before trying to ship it on the Brussels flight? That's going to be the next big question. We have some theories right now. We have been told some things, but we can't until we verify it.